To all my viewers out here, I'm just curious, do you remember Skype?
He's like, I still love you. And I'm like, I mean, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we are never getting back together. Like, ever.
Alright, in all seriousness, I think everyone and their grandma's probably heard of Skype if you were born before 2010. And even then, it's just like, you might have heard of Skype coming across a conversation once or twice. Skype was one of the biggest organizations when it came to having video calls and chats on the internet, and it seemed to all vanish. And now it seems like they're closing in May of 2025.
Say goodbye to Skype. Microsoft confirmed on social media it is shutting down the internet-based phone and video service in May. Skype's shutdown comes 14 years after Microsoft bought the service for $8.5 billion in cash. Skype's popularity rose during the COVID pandemic, but it has faced increased competition in recent years from Zoom, Google Meet, and Cisco's WebEx. Microsoft has also been investing heavily in Teams, which offers many of the same services.
My name is Roman, aka Young Bizwiz, and let me talk to you about the downfall of Skype. So if you don't know Skype was created in 2003 by Nicholas and Janus with a huge anus. And while they were being created, they were taking the world over by storm because it was a peer-to-peer technology. We call it P2P, and basically people were using Skype to interact with one another, and businesses would also do the same with Skype. Talking about us on a business level, eBay bought Skype for under $3 billion. Just crazy. I know Google got bought for like $1 billion or some shit.
Hi YouTube, this is Chad and Steve. We're the co-founders of the site, and we just want to say thank you. Today we have some exciting news for you. We've been acquired by Google.
Yeah, thanks to every one of you guys that have been contributing to YouTube, the community. We wouldn't be anywhere close to where we are without the help of this community. Thanks a lot.
Two kings have gotten together, and we're going to be able to provide you an even better service and build even more innovative features for you.
YouTube was worth paying $1.6 billion for back in 2006.
But talking about a program where you just talk face to face, and there's not really a way to like monetize that because everything was kind of free. It just seems crazy for eBay to buy Skype for over $3 billion. But that's how popular it was. Businesses were using it, people were using it, and it was a known house brand. And with everyone using it, even me, I used to personally use Skype to interact with my teachers across the world when I was trying to learn Chinese. And 现在我的中文不好, but 我能讲一点. 我是一个傻逼孩子. But anyways, I also learned a bit of Spanish with Skype, and for the very few times I did use it to talk to my friends, you know, it was a very decent to mid experience because of how many times my calls actually would get dropped or the Wi-Fi wouldn't be good. And here's the thing. With my generation, I feel like we kind of integrated or migrated, my bad, from Skype into TeamSpeak into Discord. Now, I could go into TeamSpeak another day and try to figure out why TeamSpeak isn't popular with my generation and what everyone switched over to Discord. However, you know, but for me personally, my migration was just from Skype to playing video games on Discord because of a video game I used to play called Realm of the Mad God.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Allahu Akbar. If y'all ever heard of it, it's a very small RPG game, but besides the point. More importantly, businesses started, you know, leaving Skype and finding other alternatives. And while, you know, there wasn't really a way to monetize it, Skype kind of fell into a ditch. And nowadays, you know, companies use Zoom or whatnot, Google Classrooms, etc. There's so many other options that are better quality than Skype now. Skype is kind of like a relic in the past. And because of that, even though Skype would be, I'd consider, a pioneer in digital technology where it comes to interfacing with one another over the computer, I think it's unfortunately ran into the dust. And with them officially deciding under Microsoft, I believe, that they're gonna be shutting down in 2025, I just find it very, very unfortunate to hear about this company going out of business. But I guess the time has come, guys. I mean, there's not really much else to say. Like, it kind of sucks that, you know, something that I know of, you know, kids talk about, my bad. Parents always talk about, you know, back in my day, we used to have this. And now it's like, for me, it's like, back in my day, we used to have Skype. And you know, one of my funniest stories is I didn't use Skype for like 4 years, and one day one of my best friends online called me, but for the sake of the call, I had to do it on Skype because his girlfriend used Skype. So my 4 years of not using Skype was interrupted because my friend got a girlfriend and we had to use Skype to talk to each other. And he broke up with her eventually. But it's one of my key memories of, you know, not using Skype at all into going back into using Skype only for that reason alone. And at that point, I think Discord has taken over the market when it comes to speaking and chatting online. And I mean, personally, what did I think about Skype? I mean, they weren't really the best. Video quality was always kind of mid. And I mean, maybe I'm being ungrateful, but other people were doing it better. So there was really no reason for me to just like use Skype in general. What do you guys think about the whole situation? Can we get an F in chat for Skype? Do you guys have any funny stories about using Skype? Sad, funny, entertaining stories? Let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comments below. And yes, I guess it's time to put an end to Skype and pull the plug out. They've been on life support for years, but with over hundreds and millions of downloads and almost 1 billion users, I'd say they definitely left their mark on the internet. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Roman, aka Young BizWiz. Check out my next video, which is talking about replacing banking jobs with AI, and it's already starting in Singapore. I'll talk to you in my next video. Have a great day. Peace.